This is Pokémon Run Bun, an extremely difficult ROM hack created by the talented Nuzlocke Mistakes, a game with over 400 handcrafted battles that each require meticulous planning, with spreadsheets, calculators, and a perfect understanding of the AI. This challenge was created with Nuzlocking in mind, meaning 1. Death is permanent. If a Pokemon faints, it can never be used again. 2. You can only catch the first Pokemon encountered on each route, meaning if a location has multiple areas like fishing and grass, you have to tactically choose only one. 3. The game itself forces level caps on your Pokemon, so you can't overlevel the next boss trainer. Finally, to encourage attachment to your Pokemon before they die, all Pokemon need to be nicknamed. My nickname theme is to think of an alternative name that Nintendo might have given that Pokemon design. This is a challenge so difficult that despite the game coming out over a year ago, only 21 players have beaten this game on stream so far, commonly taking dozens and sometimes hundreds of attempts to progress to the end of this intense challenge. This is the rollercoaster tale of my third attempt at this Nuzlocke, the story of being pushed beyond my previous limits and the harrowing lessons I was left with. The first several encounters in this game set the scene for the whole attempt, and we started with a decent bunch on attempt 3, and despite some minor setbacks, we made it to the first gym without too many issues. In this game, the first gym leader is Brawly, and his team is so difficult to manage with the tools that you have access to at this point. But we found a line, and there's nothing left but to show you what happened.
Okay, Kung Fu, turn 1. We're starting with Masquerade. Intimidate doesn't work because it's in a focus. That doesn't matter. We are going to Gust twice. We do not want to get flinched. If this chooses Zen Headbutt twice, which it's not likely to do, and then gets the flinch both times, then we might be in trouble. Okay, Mega Punch. Good. That's what I wanted to see. Don't crit. Good. Okay. One more. Yo! That is, I can't say how good that is. That is a phenomenal crit. Oh my god, Masquerade, you're goated. So that was really important because Masquerade HP is vital for the rest of this fight. Masquerade has Intimidate. I'm going to be switching it in and out again and again on various Pokemon. I was really worried that if it flinched me with Zen Headbutt, Masquerade would have been really low HP and then the pivoting would have been really difficult. But that's a phenomenal crit. This should now be Lopunny. Good. Lopunny has an eject button, and it has the move Retaliate, which is doubled in power if any of your Pokemon have fainted. So I've just fainted Kung Fu. Lopunny has an extremely powerful Retaliate, it's extremely fast, but it's holding something called an eject button. The idea is, if you get hit, you automatically switch out. The reason it has eject button is, Lopunny's really fast, gets off Retaliate, you hit it, then it jumps straight back out, and then comes back in later to retaliate you again. If you have a priority move though, you can just trigger the eject button, get it to switch out straight away, and not take any damage whatsoever. Lopunny's coming back in later though, so we're not done with it just yet. This is now safe. It's never going to go for Pursuit, it's always Rock Slide. I am switching into Onix to take this Rock Slide. And then we're going to come back and forth between Onix and Quillfish a couple times until it's -2 attack. We don't want to see any crits here, particularly on Quillfish. Perfect. This should always be Mach Punch. This is always Mach Punch. Now, this is always Rock Slide again. Rinse and repeat. We're going to do this a few times. Don't crit the Onix. I do need health on Onix. For certain, I need health on Onix. Don't crit? Good. Okay, nice. Mach Punch again, perfect. So this is still Rock Slide. I could have gone into Onix again and then into Quillfish on a Mach Punch where Quillfish would have taken less, but Onix health also really matters. So this is the line that I've chosen. Rock Slide is fine, and it can't flinch me because Quillfish is faster. Amazing, no crit. Right, Poison Fang. It almost never 3-8 KOs. Sad. Quillfish doesn't quite have the attack to pull it off, even though this is an adamant Quillfish with 27 IVs in attack. That's really good. It doesn't matter. We have a chance to poison. If we get any poisons on any of the Poison Fangs, that makes it a 3-hit KO, which would be amazing. So we're just going to Poison Fang 3 to 4 times. Let's see. Oh! You can't make this up. This is wow, this is amazing. This is literally amazing. Now it's a guaranteed 3-hit KO. That was quite important because, again, Quillfish HP does matter. As long as we don't get crit here. We are getting amazing RNG on this fight. Okay, now we got Mach Punch, that's fine. Okay, 34 HP with an Oranberry still intact is pretty good. We've got Lopunny in again. Okay, I need to go into Onyx. Oh, that means Onyx is even lower health, isn't it? That's not great. We might be in trouble later. Or we might have to sack something. Come on, Onyx. Clutch up. And don't get crit. That's not great. This is always Drain Punch. I switch into Monferno. If Lopunny... So, there are two options I had here. I could have, on this subsequent turn, I could have low sweeped into Mach Punch, which always kills. The thing is, if Lopunny rolls Headbutt though, because it's either going for Retaliate or Headbutt now, they're equal damage. If Lopunny rolls Headbutt and then flinches, I'm in so much trouble. So my other alternative is to Mach Punch 3 times, but I'm still risking crit. However, you know, the other situation, you're risking crit and flinch. This has a chance to 2 KO. That does not look like a good chance. Okay, good. I could have just low sweeped. How much health am I on now? I am dead to crit. I literally have no choice. Okay, only half of crit rolls I'm dead to. To lose Monferno here, I would have to not kill with Mach Punch. Decent chance of that happening. It then has to crit. Lopunny then has to get a high roll crit. Altogether, this is not looking very likely. So, just hold Monferno. Just do it. Do it. You can do it. Hold or crit the Lopunny. Come on, you can do it. Okay, you didn't do it. Hold. Don't get crit. Don't do it. Don't get crit. He did it! Let's go. Okay. That was another risky part of this fight. This part should be fine. Okay, this could either be Superpower or Bubble Beam. We don't care about either. Quillfish is the go-to for either. Okay. Poliwhirl is now -1. Hit the Superpower. Go on. You know you want to. You know you want to go for Superpower. Yes! Okay, that's good. That is ideal. It's now -2 attack, -1 defense, and it's done almost no damage to me. Okay, we got outsped. That's not great. Get the 5 hit. You know you want to. Give me the 5 hit. That's not great. It's alright. Poison Fang always kills. Outspeed? Nice. Okay, didn't matter in the end anyway. Interesting. So this is always Thunder Punch because of how low HP I am. I need to go into Onyx. Free switch into Onyx on the Thunder Punch. This is fine. Come on, Onyx. No crit. Take your Auron. That is actually the ideal choice this turn. We're good. Get the Bulldoze off. Get some good damage off. This thing is already too fast for my team to handle. It's already +1. Now it's back to neutral, but then it'll be +1 at the end of the turn thanks to speed boost as well. That was a good roll with Bulldoze actually. Anyway, I am dead to Incinerate and into Double Kick, so it's always attacking here, and it's never using Thunder Punch. So I can go into Quillfish. I'm going to go into Quillfish and get off the Intimidate. That's a -1. It always kills with Thunder Punch, so this should always be Thunder Punch, even at -1. I just have to go into Fluffy. It's now like +3, I think. +3 or 4. Interesting. Interesting. It's now neutral attack, +1 special attack. Okay. So, I die to crit here, I think. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're safe. It's a +1 special attack. It's always going for Incinerate here. Max roll, crit, Incinerate, does 60 damage. That's the only roll that can kill me. So it's 1 in 16 to crit, and then 1 in 16 again to get the max roll. 1 in 300 or something like that. No crit. Nice. Unfortunately, this is a random move from Scraggy. Completely random move from Scraggy. If I go into Pancham, he might be +1 already with Power Up Punch, and I might already be at 75%. That's awful. So suddenly this is looking a lot riskier than I thought it was, because of how low health Fluffy is. I think I have to go straight into Pancham and hope that he goes for Feint Attack. Or Rock Tomb. Don't roll the Power Up Punch. Just don't do it. Don't do it. If you, this is my only choice, because it's a completely random move. Don't get the Power Punch punch. That makes my chances so much lower. Okay, good. That's fine. He's now +1. Get a good roll. Nice, that's a good roll. Okay, please attack me. Please attack me. You should never go for Power Up Punch, though. He might rest. He does rest. Okay. Please spam rest every single turn. And please keep getting high rolls, Pancham. You can do it. The chances to 2KO are 93.8%. Don't do this to me. Okay, that's a good roll. Don't get shed skin. Yo! That's it. That's the first badge. We did it, baby. Deathless Brawly. 1 rare candy used, but you know, we take it. Only 1 death with the first badge. And the first death was Ponyta, so we're not too upset because we still do have a Monferno.
With 1 badge under our belt, it wasn't long before we were knocking on Roxanne's door. And yes, that is a legendary Zygarde in the 2nd gym.
Let's do this. Right, we're starting with Bishop. This Bishop is usually a bit of a problem because it has Focus Sash. It also has Defiant, so if you Intimidate it, you're absolutely finished. It's not very fast though, and thankfully Hitmonlee has the IVs to outspeed this. Hitmonlee can underspeed Bishop if you have awful IVs and awful nature. Thank God we don't have that, because this means that Hitmonlee can just straight up double kick this and kill. Absolutely insane start. For an absolutely insane fight for Hitmonlee. Hopefully, this isn't like Hitmonlee's last rodeo in this fight. There's 2 more Pokemon that Hitmonlee can 1v1. I honestly can't think of many scenarios like a gym fight where one of your Pokemon literally 1v1s 3 of the gym leader's Pokemon. It's insane. Hitmonlee has just enough HP and defense IVs that Zygarde's max roll is 98%, 98.5%. That's perfect because I really wanted Caracosta to come in first. This is always Zen Headbutt. This is the finicky part of this fight. I need to be very careful about what HP I'm on because the baiting for this is very important. If we bait things wrongly, Lunatone can go for Ancient Powers. If Lunatone gets Ancient Power boost, that 10% for it to boost all of its stats, we definitely wipe. So a lot of the routing is about getting Lunatone to safely not click Ancient Power. So this is Octillery. Awesome. Okay. No crit? Okay, this is interesting. So he is probably about 50 to 40% likely to click Ancient Power here. And then another 10% on that to get the boost. Boost would be pretty bad. We're probably ways out of it, but he's quite likely to go for Zen Headbutt instead. Let's just see Zen Headbutt. We're going to go for Octazooka first. A crit here for us would be amazing, but I'm obviously not going to prepare for that. That was not a great roll. Not terrible. It's probably like a middle roll. Zen Headbutt. Beautiful, beautiful. This situation right here is a really interesting AI quirk. Because he's at pretty much exactly 50% HP, Caracosta sees that I outspeed and kill with Octazooka. He should be, if I understand the AI correctly, always going for Aqua Jet to get in a last-ditch effort with priority. The HP on my Octillery mattered because if I was 28 or lower HP, there would be a 10% chance instead of Aqua Jet that he could go for Zen Headbutt. We're going to just take advantage of that so we can stay in a bit longer, and we're going to go for Psybeam. Psybeam crit never kills. I do not want to kill this with Artillery. I want to kill it with Sarina. Yeah, so I was correct about the Aqua Jet. We're now on 22 HP, so he can absolutely go for Zen Headbutt, but he's still very unlikely to. He can also go for Ancient Power, actually. This turn, we're going to switch into Sarina. Sarina has Queenly Majesty, so if it goes for Aqua Jet, it takes 0 damage. Thing is, I don't actually want Sarina to be on full HP. Initially, with my first plan for this fight, I thought I did, but then it messes up the baiting a bit, unfortunately. So, despite this being a really clean switch-in because of AI manipulation, I actually would prefer it to go for Zen Headbutt here, because I need Sarina to finish this. Let's see Zen Headbutt and not Ancient Power, even though they're both really unlikely. It's going to go for Aqua Jet. Okay, that's fine. Right, now, Sarina always kills this with Trop Kick. But I outspeed. However, I don't want to kill this on full HP. If I kill this on full HP, it's Zygarde next, which is not what I want. I want Aurorus to come out, and for Aurorus to come out, I need to be below 60 HP. Can't I spin? Yes, so I'm just going to try and figure out if Sarina's increased speed affects the switch-in order, because I think it does. So even if he gets the Ancient Power boost, I should still be okay. And this is not guaranteed Ancient Power anyway. A crit here would not be great, because Sarina HP does matter. Perfect. Zen Headbutt is what we wanted to see. Don't crit. Low roll. Okay, we're below 60. That was the perfect series of events. Now we kill with Trop Kick, and this should always be Aurorus, if I've figured this out correctly for the AI switching score. Aurorus is the only thing that kills, doesn't die, even though it underspeeds. Zygarde is the only thing on Roxanne's team now that outspeeds me. Okay, now this is always Body Slam. My plan for this was to go into Quillfish. On the Body Slam, that's why we have a Cherry Berry. Just in case this paralyzes and we need Quillfish later. Let's not see some crits here. Perfect. Paralysis doesn't matter at all. Now, this is always either Discharge or Earth Power. And the absolute GOAT is going to come back in now. Man, I love Hitmonlee. Let's do it. Okay. Hitmonlee, even if it goes for Discharge, we actually want to see Discharge here because Hitmonlee's ability is Limber, so it can't be paralyzed. But Earth Power or Discharge. Perfect. That's literally perfect. I think that's the least damage it could have done to me. Don't crit. Less nice. And this is another frag for the GOAT. Double kick just kills. No reason to go for anything else. That's the second one. Love to see it. Alright. Next. The riskiest part of this fight is not here yet. It's the final Mon that's going to be risky. This is also risky, however. Zygarde can, if it crits a few moves, we're in trouble. This Zygarde is an absolute demon. You can't resist its ground moves because 1,000 Arrows hits Pokemon with Levitate and Flying. This thing's really powerful, extremely fast, and right now it's always going for 1,000 Arrows. So we're going to go into Carnivine, because Carnivine doesn't take too much from 1,000 Arrows, and it always baits not 1,000 Arrows, which is really important. So, going to go into Carnivine, let's not get crit. This is an amazing animation, I'll be honest. That's so cool. Okay, Carnivine, clutch up, boy. Come on, you can do it. That's fine. But this is what I meant by Quillfish is here for the pivoting. Quillfish is a safe switch here. If it goes for Skitter Smack, Quillfish is going to take absolutely nothing. But we're going to start stacking up the negative, the attack drops. So Zygarde is now at -1. We're going to do this quite a few times. Cool. Guaranteed 1,000 Arrows, we rinse and repeat. Straight back to Carnivine. Let's not see a crit. If Carnivine dies, that's fine, but I kind of want to get this to -4. Actually, if Carnivine dies, that's depends how early it dies. Perfect, okay. Let's see Skitter Smack again. Quillfish is pretty safe during this whole endeavor. Unless a Dragon Claw crits, it's not doing much to Quillfish at all. It's Carnivine that's the worry. Carnivine is a disposable Pokemon because it's not very good. But if it dies too early during this whole sequence, I'm gonna have to use other Pokemon to switch in and out, and that's pretty worrying. Let's not see a crit again. Clutch up again, my boy. Clutch up again. Or my girl, let's say. Clutch up. Clutch up. We want to get this to -4 if possible. 3 is acceptable. Yeesh! That's the problem. Let's figure out what we can do. This is now a random move, I believe. Random move on this means I have to sack this. Then I have to go into Quillfish to get this to -3. But then it's going to be guaranteed 1,000 arrows. What am I going to do about that? Probably sack Octillery. Yeah. That crit means that both Carnivine and Octillery die now, I think. I cannot switch safely into Quillfish on this turn. Because if it goes for 1,000 arrows, Quillfish dies. To most rolls. Not necessarily. It only dies to crit, but then it's random move again, and I'm in the same position. I have to sack Carnivine here. We're only on -2 Zygarde, but if I sack Carnivine, go into Quillfish to get to -3, then go into Octillery to sack, then go into Dreadnought, we are back on track. Is Dreadnought Shell Armor? Yes. My Dreadnought is absolutely phenomenal. It's 31 IV Shell Armor. Yeah, so the Dreadnought is a linchpin in this whole plan. That's why we're bringing it down. So once it's plan was -4. Is -2 safe then? No, because I need Dreadnought to be on high enough HP to bait in Solrock before Lunatone. That's really important, because if it baits in Lunatone, it goes for Ancient Power, I can wipe. So I need Dreadnought to be high HP after beating the Zygarde. Secondly, if it switches in on 1,000 arrows now, which is definitely possible, that's already 50%, so I could die straight up to 2,000 arrows. Carnivine, you didn't clutch up, you did your best, I'm sorry, I asked a lot of you. I was asking for you to dodge something like 4 or 5 crits. You didn't manage, it's okay. Goodbye, man. Second death of the run. Manageable. Carnivine's not a great Pokemon. Now we go into Quillfish. Get this to -3. Now this is again guaranteed 1,000 arrows. I cannot switch into Dreadnought on this. Because again, I need as much HP as possible. Octillery. Yeah. You did well earlier. I'm sorry it's you on the chopping block. I'm so sorry, my friend. But you're done. You're finished. Goodbye, Canonopus. All to get a safe switch into Dreadnought. Yeah. That's another respect. I see the logic, yeah. It's tough. You have to make these decisions, man, you know? You're put into this corner with your back against the wall. He lived. He clutched. I'm so sorry. Makes it even more painful. Holding on for dear life. I'm sorry, man. It's the only way. The team will move forward. We'll always remember your sacrifice. Carnivine and Octillery. Octillery died because Carnivine didn't clutch up. Very sad. Anyway, we're now on a -3 Zygarde. Dreadnought is going to come in, take 1,000 arrows, and just kill straight up with Ice Fang. So, this is fine. Ice Fang always kills. This is only going to do up to 32 damage. Laurel would be nice, doesn't really matter. That was 36. That was... Hey, 36? 26. That was minimum roll. Love seeing the minimum rolls. Cool. Now, 2 more. Oh no. How has that happened? Hold on. That was not meant to happen.
Remember when I said that knowledge of the AI was key? Well, despite having read through a 20-page document and Excel sheet, I still had some learning to do. I knew the AI was sending in a Pokemon based on whether they outdamaged my Dreadnought, but my mistake was in how this was calculated. A small mathematical error, but devastating, as Lunatone was now clicking Ancient Power. 10% chance for Ancient Power to boost all of Lunatone's stats, 10% chance for the run to end.
We have ways out of this, but this significantly increases the chances of us wiping, actually. The whole idea of this was to was to get in Solrock first. This is so bad. This is always Ancient Power. There's a 10% chance just to lose the run now. I just have to not get Ancient Power boost. There's nothing to it. It can also go for Hypnosis and miss. So let's just pray that happens. Hypnosis hit, it wouldn't be too bad because I am Chesto. 2 Hypnoses in a row would be not great. Let's just see what happens. There's nothing else I can do. I have to go into Hitmonlee. Taekwondo, clutch up, bro. Dodge the Hypnosis, dodge the Omni Boost. You can do it. Come on. Don't do it. 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 We're good. Yes. 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 So now we're going to go for low kick. This Lunatone does absolutely no damage to Hitmonlee unless it's boosted, in case it OHKOs my whole team. But 2 low kicks always kill here. It doesn't proc the weakness policy. And this is always going for store power over Ancient Power. So the only thing that can happen now is... There's nothing that can happen now. I'm safe. For Lunatone. Okay, I guess now I'm slower. I've got to keep that in mind, actually. Ooh, am I dead to anything? Okay, actually, this is not great. Stored power... Oh, no, stored power crit is fine. We're calm. We're chilling. Perfect. Solrock is a bit weird now, though, because... yeah, this is not the order that I was meant to fight Solrock. So Solrock is not going to be simple. Let's figure out what we want to do. And Psycho Cut is not something I really want to switch in on. This is tough. This is very bad. This is indeed very bad. The only Pokemon that I can switch into is Sarina. So we're risking Sarina now. Let's hope for the Stomping Tantrum. Find the Stomping Tantrum. It's very unlikely. It's like a 20% chance. Unlucky. Don't crit me. Okay. He's going for Rock Slide now. He can see some Psycho Cut rolls. I might be just sacking Sarina here no matter what, you know. Unless we get a Trop Kick crit. Damn. If this was the other way around, where I beat Solrock first, Sarina would have been much, much safer, because Dreadnought would have got off a Rock Tomb for free on the Solrock. Sarina would have outsped and killed. But because it's happened this way around, we're in so much more trouble. Is there any Rapid Spin angle here? I guess I get off more damage with Rapid Spin. Let's Rapid Spin into Trop Kick. If we crit the Trop Kick, we can maybe survive. Okay, don't flinch. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Okay. Sarina, if you want to live, you have to Trop Kick crit this Solrock. I'm sorry it's come to this. It is what it is. I'm sorry, Sarina. Crit and survive. You can do it. Come on. What? What? Yes! What? There's no way! I was literally already planning in my head about going into Corphish to revenge this. Sarina is sticking around, dude. Oh my god, that was the ideal outcome.
Coming off that high, we were invincible. The next boss battle was a breeze, and for a moment I felt like nothing could stop us. Then I took a look at the third gym leader's team and realized I did not have a single safe answer for Mega Ampharos. My box was so dire that we had to take drastic measures. Remember I said that if a route has both fishing and grass encounters that you have to pick only one? This means there are certain areas like Route 111 that are optimal to delay. Despite having access to fish there right now, the optimal strategy is to come back much later in the game when you have access to the desert and the really strong Pokemon there. We were giving up that delay because we needed a Mega Ampharos answer right now. We had good chances for this. 85% of the fishing encounters would have solved my problem. If that failed, we had to go to Petalburg City to skip another delayed encounter. The optimal play is to come back to Petalburg once you have Surf, giving you a 50% chance of Popplio, which evolves into one of the best Pokemon in the game pre-Marina, clearly illustrated by how often it's in the winning teams within the Run Bun Hall of Fame.
This encounter is extremely important, because I don't have that counter to Ampharos. Let's see a Seismitoad or any of its Prevolutions, Gastrodon or its Prevolutions, or Stunfisk. Any of them, I'll take any of them. Don't give me Lantern. Don't give me Toxicroak. Please. Okay, I'm doing it. It's too late to back out now. Is the run saved? No! That's the worst possible thing I could have got here. That's literally a 5% chance. Unfortunately, we cannot delay this encounter anymore, so our chances of Primarina are very low, but you know what? That's secondary. Our chances of losing the run are much, much, much higher right now. That is a genuine fear. Things are looking dire. We have nothing for the Mega Ampharos. So, we're gonna fish here, even though I could have done this right at the start of the game. I delayed up until now because I thought I might be able to delay until I get Surf. Increases the chance of Primarina. What do we want to see here? Because I didn't even get the Toxicroak on the previous route, I could get absolutely ruined and just get Toxicroak here. That would be horrific, because I really, really don't have a counter to Mega Ampharos then. I can also get Lotad, which is also not a counter to Mega Ampharos in any way, shape, or form. What are the odds of that happening? Oh, God. I only have a 60% chance here to get a Mega Ampharos counter. 60% chance to save the run. It's looking dire. It's looking very dire. Let's run it. This is Petalburg City. We're gonna fish. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. I had a good feeling about the previous one and that didn't go well. I've just got such a bad feeling. It's over. It's over. Yet in this darkest hour, yet again, the same Pokemon would come to our rescue. It turns out, if I invest all of my very valuable limited resources, Tsarina can learn Triple Axle, which would be enough to kill Mega Ampharos in 2 turns. However, not only is this a high investment plan, it's still pretty risky. I can still get paralyzed, and Triple Axle can miss. But this was all I had. Quite possibly the last fight of Attempt 3. I had nothing safe for this fight. I've cooked together something fraudulent. Almost every single Pokemon has significant risk attached. I'm not even joking, every single Pokemon has risk attached. The Magnezone can explode on turn 1, the Lantern can choose the wrong move, the Rotom can not go for Will-O-Wisp and just flinch me down, or damage me down, or crit me, the Zeraora can crit me, the Electros can just absolutely coil and ruin my life, and then the Mega Ampharos can crit and para me. Not a single one of these fights is safe. Either way, we get what we're given, and we'll move on to attempt 4 if we have to. I am quite attached to these Pokemon and to this attempt though, so it's sad, it's painful. Amusing, not as amusing as this half-baked cook that I've got for you. Okay, let's go. Turn 1. This could either go, this has a 5% to go absolutely phenomenally for us. This Magnezone has a chance to explode turn 1. If it explodes, we're doing great. We're doing so great. It's 95% chance to attack though. It also has a chance to boom on turn 2. That would be horrific. That would be so bad. Because Diggersby can just die if that happens. I don't need Diggersby for the rest of the Pokemon, but it helps. Having more sacks, having more options for this fight is very important. The reason that Diggersby is level 36 is for the damage ranges that we end on, and for the damage that we do, because it's really important that Lantern doesn't go for Ice Beam on my switch. We're just going to dig this turn. Please explode. Please, please, please explode. It's not 100% necessary. Don't crit me, and don't do a minimum roll with your attack. If this just hits me with an attack and triggers my Citrus Berry, we're also okay. Don't explode now. Don't do it. Don't explode. Please don't explode. Okay. Please trigger the Citrus Berry. That's, no, that's too low. Okay, we're in a bit of risk now. Quick attack kills this. I don't think that matters. Custap Berry is only within your own priority bracket, so quick attack still kills. This is now Lantern, I believe. It is. This is tough. So I am level 36. This lantern, does it ever see a killing roll? Max roll of Ice Beam kills me. If this goes for Ice Beam on my switch to Lilligant, we just lose. That's 1 in 16. And then you have to divide that by 2, because it should be going for Scald no matter what the roll. We've just got to run it. There's other things that could go wrong here. Please don't get burned on the switch. That's the risk that we're taking here. We don't get Lumberries at this point, so I had to choose between a Rostberry, a Cherry Berry, and an Aspia Berry. I decided that the best case scenario is switching in, not getting burnt, having a Cherry Berry for the Thunder Wave, and then attacking the next turn. If I get frozen, I'm dead. I'm finished. If I get burnt, things are very difficult and I'm probably going to lose. So just go for... Let's see Scald here, let's see no burn. Come on, Scald. Don't burn, don't do it. 70% chance not to burn. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. That's fantastic. We're gonna Leaf Blade now. Let's see Thunder Wave. Please don't go for Ice Beam. Let's see Thunder Wave. Leaf Blade crit is also fantastic. Come on, Lilligant, clutch up. Leaf Blade crit, we'll get the Thunder Wave. Come on. Okay, no crit. Thunder Wave. Oh my god, my heart is in my chest. Heart is in my mouth, I'll say. Things are going very well so far. But we're still 2 mons in out of 6. The riskiest mons are yet to come out. Okay. This should be Rotom Air Slash always. I think that's the only thing that kills me. Yeah. Okay, fine. We're still in this. This is guaranteed Air Slash because it's always a kill. It's never going to go for Will-O-Wisp. I am actually also faster. We are going to switch into Lantern. This is also risky. I want this Rotom to miss as many Will-O-Wisps as possible. I do also want Will-O-Wisp. I don't want it to attack on non-stop. That would be a bit problematic. So let's go into Lantern. Let's take the Air Slash. Let's not see crit here. Okay, good. Please go for Will-O-Wisp and please miss. Even Will-O-Wisp hit is not terrible at this point. We just have to discharge. Okay, 1 Hex wouldn't be terrible. In fact, I either want it to go for Hex, which is extremely likely. Air Slash is okay so long as it doesn't flinch, and Will-O-Wisp is okay as well. So anything it does, worst case scenario is it hits Will-O-Wisp this turn. Let's go for discharge. Oh, okay, he hit first time. What is the accuracy of Will-O-Wisp in this game? 80? 85. I guess I didn't have it in my favor. Okay, that's 1 discharge. We're going to do the same next turn. Okay, that's not good. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Okay, I have to switch here. This is always Hex. We're going to go into Ampharos. And then we should just be able to kill, because this is probably going to go for Will-O-Wisp the turn after. Man, this Rotom has been hitting every single Will-O-Wisp. This one didn't matter at all, but the 2 on Lantern... Let's see if they matter. Lantern being burnt is not great, but we'll see. 3 down. We're halfway through Wattson's team. But the 3 riskiest mons are coming up now. Okay? And what's Zeraora going for? Always CC. What we're risking on this Zeraora is crits.
The plan for this Zeraora was to intimidate it down whilst baiting specific moves. On fighting moves, Masquerain would come in, baiting an electric move, which would then heal Lantern, baiting another fighting move, so back to Masquerain for another intimidate, and so on and so forth.
This is the risky part of this whole endeavor. If Lilligant gets crit, we're in trouble. Okay. Lilligant, you did fantastic against the Lantern. You didn't get burnt. That's all I can ask of you from there. Now, I need to ask you to clutch up one more time. Prince Silly, don't get crit. Don't do it. Don't crit me. Don't crit me, Zerora. You've already done it so many times. Thank you. Synthesis might have been a better play, but you're risking more crits, so maybe not. It's difficult. This should be a guaranteed kill now, so I'm just going to Giga Drain. Don't get crit. The Electros is probably, that's coming in, is probably the riskiest mon. It can go for Coil and completely ruin me. Lilligant might have to be sacked on it. Don't get crit now. Don't get crit now. Don't get crit now. Phew. Nice, pretty high health. So, my plan on this Electros is very shaky, very shaky. It can go for Coil, which would be catastrophic actually. Not necessarily catastrophic, it opens the way to lose. I out-damage with Leaf Blade. Thing is, I also 3-hit KO with Leaf Blade. Unless this coils. I know, man. This is, my heart is, this is going well so far, but these last two Pokemon are the riskiest. Lilligant, please 1v1 this Electros. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Okay, I think that's what I wanted to see. We are out damaging this. Take two. Okay. 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 What's the play here? Ampharos, clutch up. Come on, you can do this. Let's not see a coil here. No, it should never coil. It should always go for the kill. Drain Punch does recover some health though, which is problematic. At least this is always going for Aqua Punch. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ugh, this is where it's getting feisty. Okay, let's Seismic Toss this down. No, that's not what we wanted to see. Okay, +1 attack, +1 defense. I think I'm just dead to a lot of Aqua Tail rolls here. We're gonna have to sack, I think. Probably Ampharos. I think I have to risk Ampharos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls of Aqua Tail kill. I need to get the damage off. Ampharos. I'm sorry. Huh? That's pretty worrying. That's really worrying actually, because this is going to take very little damage from everything else I have now. This always kills me now, so what do I do? Yeah, probably going to have to sack multiple Pokemon. I'm sorry, Masquerain. That's the first sack of the fight. There's going to be more, I think. Okay, this is still pretty demonic. This is now +1 attack, +2 defense. What's the play? I'm wondering if the angle is going to Sarina, Trop Kick into Triple Axel, but then you're so low health for the Mega Ampharos. Yeah, my only chance is for Sarina to clutch up. Come on, Sarina. How much HP is this at? Looks like exactly 30% to me. It's so close, but so far. I can feel it slipping away. I can feel the run dying. Triple Axel is never going to kill, even at max roll. I think I have to Trop Kick, reduce its attack, out damage it into Triple Axel. Crit would be run saving, I think. Sarina, you clutched up on that Roxanne fight. You could have died that fight. And if you'd have died, I genuinely would have had no Ampharos answer, so that's fascinating. That crit that you got on the Roxanne fight has brought us to this situation. You have carried attempt 3 on your shoulders. We're only this far thanks to you. I have one more turn to ask of you. And I might ask more after that too, but it comes down to this turn. Okay. Now, this is back to neutral attack. Drain Punch, that's fine. It shouldn't do too much damage. It looks like it's about 29% now. I think I have to do the same thing one more turn in a row to just consistently outdamage this. This puts us in such low HP for Ampharos though. But let's just go for Drop Kick. Same as last turn. Okay, we're getting closer and closer. Do not crit me. Do not crit me, Electros. Do not crit me. Okay. 20%. This should always be a kill. No! 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 I should have triple axled. That's really bad. I'm now dead to Mega Ampharos' attacks. I had a chance not to be there. Ah, that's rough. I should have triple axled that turn, but I had a chance to miss, I guess. God damn. Okay. I think Sarina dies here because of that mistake. This does have a chance to discharge because it's calculating Ampharos. If this discharges, Sarina can live. Please. I think it's 50-50 to discharge Ultimate Dragon Breath. Sarina, you have been fantastic. I'm sorry about that last turn. I thought you had a perfect roll to kill. I should have clicked triple axle. Even then, if I missed triple axle, I think I would have that would have been the same outcome anyway. Here, I'm holding a wide lens, so I need you to hit these triple axles. You have a 50% chance to live, because if Ampharos goes for discharge and doesn't paralyze you, we have another turn. Let's see what happens. Otherwise, it's looking dire. If I miss any of these, we'll probably lose the run. If Sarina dies, I'm not really sure what I'm doing after that, but we'll figure it out. We can still lose, easily lose this entire run. Get all three. Crit, okay. We need the third one. We need the third one. Okay. Crit. Holy! Oh my god! No! That is the second gym leader that Sarina has clutched up on and crit. Oh, you can't make this up. The run continues. I am broke, but the run continues, dude. Sarina from this run has become one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. This Sarina, this very Sarina. The entire run has been carried on its back. We had made it through the third gym, but we were in trouble. We were entering the most resource-dry section of the whole game with barely any new Pokemon or items for a long time, and we had used everything to get through that last fight. With some sacrifices, however, we made our way to the fourth gym, and this one really took it out of me. It took me 4 whole hours to plan this gym. 4 hours to plan the 3 gym trainers and the leader Norman, but it paid off. I came up with a fantastic plan to deal with some of Norman's biggest threats. The ability of both Norman's Azumarill and Diggersby is huge power, which doubles their damage output. To deal with this, I cooked up something pretty special, relying on a move that would have easily been forgotten in a normal Pokemon playthrough: Entrainment. This imprints the user's ability onto the opponent. Let's see how it went. I had no candies, no scales going into this. Couldn't level up anyone beyond the level cap, and couldn't, change any stats, learn any moves. I just had to make do with what I had, because we used everything to get through Wattson, and now we're scraping by. Came up with a line. This will involve sacking at least 2 Pokemon, maybe 3, but it might just lose us the whole run as well. Whatever happens. Attempt 3 was fun. Got 3 badges on attempt 3. Let's see if we can get the 4th. Whew. This is my best shot. Let's have some fun with this at least. Things can go wrong right from the first turn. We have Porygon 2. This is going to get a download attack boost at least, which is fine. We are going to dodge a burn and a freeze. If this freezes us, I think we just already lose straight up right from the start. So there's lose conditions on every single Pokemon. Let's not see any crits, let's not see any freezes, let's not see any burns. I can't be paralyzed because of Hitmonlee's ability. We're going to start with a simple fake out. Nothing can go wrong here. We are then going to double kick on the first turn. This is very specific order. Okay, crits are nice. Very nice, actually. Let's see a try attack, and let's not see a crit. Let's not see a freeze. Let's not see a burn. Come on. Come on. Yes! Okay, good. We are now going to Rock Smash on the off chance that this recovers. Because it sees that I don't do 50%, it can definitely recover. We're going to lower its defense with a Rock Smash. I wonder if Double Kick actually killed there. I probably should have thought about that. But it looked like it was pretty close. Perfect. That is perfect. That's what I predicted. We're now going to Double Kick this again. We don't want to die here. We really want to get this last Double Kick off. We really want to kill this with Hitmonlee. It looks like we might not though. Ah, that's so close. That's so close. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it, dude. Don't crit me. Don't freeze me. Don't burn me. Burn is okay at this point in the game, actually. Don't freeze me. He did it. He beat the Porygon 2. Sadly, this is one of the Pokemon on the chopping block, so Hitmonlee, you did what we needed you to do, but it might be the end of your run. Let's just finish with a Rock Smash. Okay, this should always be Meloetta, and I think we're at the perfect HP. Because this cannot be Relic Song, thankfully. Okay, this is perfect. Meloetta, let's see her in. Good. If this could go for Relic Song, this would be very, very bad. Very bad, actually. But it can't. The thing is, this can go for Zen Headbutt, it can go for Body Slam, it can go for Close Combat. Close Combat would be perfect. Please go for Close Combat. If this goes for Zen Headbutt, that's okay. If this goes for Body Slam, 60% chance to paralyze. If it paralyzes, I think it's over. I think it's over. So this is very risky. This is one of the riskiest turns of the whole fight, and I really couldn't think of any ways around it. Because this Meloetta is a demon. I have to go Chesto because I'm going to be taking a Relic Song the next turn. If I had Lumberry, that would have been fantastic, but we don't. Go for Close Combat. Go for Close Combat. You know you want to. Come on. CC. Put those fists in. Go on. Go on. Close Combat. Close Combat. Don't Body Slam. Don't do it. Don't Body Slam. Don't Body Slam. Okay. That's also okay. CC would have been better. We didn't get crit. Perfect. Now, this is guaranteed to Relic Song this turn. And switch forms, just because of the way the AI works. So even though my attack, Dual Wing Beat, is not super effective against this now, it's normal Psychic, I know it's going to turn into a normal fighting type. So we're going to go for Dual Wing Beat. Don't crit me. Get some good rolls. The rolls on this are really important. Really, really important. I think we did it. Staraptor clutched up. Quick attack finishes this always. We're on 33 HP. Okay. This has a chance to go for Bullet Seed. A really low chance. It has to max roll every single hit. I think I take that risk. Okay, I want it to be above 36 HP. But Meloetta got some really good rolls on me. Really bad for me. This means that this can go for Bullet Seed. I wanted to switch into Dreadnought on anything except Bullet Seed and then switch into Infernape. God, it's in 1 in 4 million chance to go wrong. Nah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. I'm not even gonna worry. This is not gonna be Bullet Seed. It's not gonna be Bullet Seed. It's never Bullet Seed. Never, ever. 1 in 4 million. Never Bullet Seed. Never, ever Bullet Seed. That's what I thought. Okay, we're on really, really good health as well. That's perfect. Really, really good health. That's a fantastic amount of health to be on. This could have done so much more damage to me with Rock Blast. Now it's always Bullet Seed. 100% Bullet Seed. We switch straight into Infernape. This Chinchino is a demon. It has skill link as its ability, so all of its moves hit 5 times, and Triple Axle always hits 3 times. It also has the item King's Rock, so it has each hit has a chance of flinching you, and it's hitting you like 5 times every turn. So it's really fast. It can flinch you, and it can do so much damage. The only way that I thought that I could beat this was bringing in Infernape on a Bullet Seed. Infernape is holding a Citrus Berry. Let's not see multiple crits here. That's how this can go wrong. We need to get 2 Mach Punches off. That's 1. I think this is safe most of the time. This only kills me if loads of these crit. Okay? I think we're okay. I think we're safe. Infernape HP would be nice, I think, for other stuff later. Probably not, though. Okay, that's good. Yo, that's a lot of damage. I think a few crits would have finished me. Now we kill. That's 3 Pokemon down, there's 3 left. We've not lost them on yet, but all the destruction is coming now. This is Pidgeot. It can go for Hyper Voice, it can go for Hurricane. I do not want to see Hurricane. If I see Hurricane, and then I see Confuse, which is I think is a 30% chance, we're in so much trouble. So much trouble. We're switching straight into Lantern. Okay, don't go for Hurricane. Heat Wave or Hyper Voice. Heat Wave or Hyper Voice. Heat Wave or Hyper Voice. Okay. Oh, I just realized that this is going to be calcing Pidgeot, so this can't be Heat Wave. It's either Hyper Voice or Hurricane. That makes things worse for us. Go for the Hyper Voice. Okay, don't confuse me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. This is now always Hyper Voice. Don't crit. Crit can kill. Don't crit me. 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 If we crit, we probably lose. Okay. Lantern clutched up. Lantern clutched up. Okay. This is now a very, very slow, crippled Mega Pidgeot. Lantern is going to die here. Almost certainly. I do get a chance to get some damage off, though, and I'm going to take it. I have to take it, actually. There's a chance that Lantern can survive another turn if this gets fully paralyzed. Let's see it. But otherwise, Lantern, you got us through Wattson. I didn't want you originally. I wanted a completely different Pokemon. Goodbye, Lantern. Yo! Lantern lived! It didn't see the kill. Okay, that's really good, actually. Discharge is always a kill. Okay. What's next? What is next? This beat outspeeds me, I think. I think it outspeeds me. Yeah, so this is completely random move. I have to sack, I think. I have to sacrifice this. Because I can't switch into anything. Oh no, I think I actually wanted Diggersby to go for Earthquake so I could get a -1 in. This is worse. Oh no, this is worse. I think it's still okay. We've got some crazy tech coming in here, by the way. Some insane tech. Okay, I think this is okay. Lantern, you did your best. It's time for you to say goodbye now. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye, Lantern. We go straight into Hisuian Lilligant now. Here is the crazy tech. Entrainment to get rid of the Diggersby's huge power. This Diggersby's ability doubles its attack. Diggersby no longer has huge power. It's going for Body Slam, that's fine. Don't crit me, that's pretty important. Paralyzed, this is why we went Cherry Berry. If we didn't go Cherry Berry, we probably would have lost right here. Okay. This is still really risky actually, because this can get another Paralyzed and then I don't know what I'm going to do. Either way, we could go Drain here, get some HP back. Okay, that's some good damage. Don't paralyze me. This is really important. Really, really important. Otherwise, we're steering. Don't do it. Don't paralyze me. Yes! Okay. Now, this Diggersby, this is so good. This is so good. This Diggersby doesn't see any kills on me, okay? So the way the AI works is, because it's slower and it doesn't see that it kills me, it has a priority move. It's going to try and get a last-ditch bit of effort in no matter what. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay, watch this. Diggersby's not even going to try and attack anymore. It's just going to keep spamming Quick Attack ad infinitum. We get to go all the way back to full HP. It's never going for anything but Quick Attack. Oh my god, the entrainment tech came through! And again. Oh, he got a crit on the worst turn possible. Okay. So there's a few things I can do here. Lilligant is probably going to die. As rough as that is. As rough as it is, Lilligant is probably going to die. I have two options here. I can just get some last bit dish of effort with Leaf Blade. And Leaf Blade crit can save me. That's the out. Or I can click entrainment again. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. This is the best option, I think. Okay, don't get the high roll on the play rough. Don't get the high roll on the play rough, because then it will be guaranteed Aqua Jet the next turn. Don't get the high roll. 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 I expected to sacrifice 3 Pokemon here. Can we do it with sacrificing 1? I have more sacrifices in the back just in case. This should be always Aqua Jet. And I can't be crit. We're going to go for 3 Rock Slides. There's a guaranteed 3 KO. No, it has Citrus Berry though, so it's a 4 KO. So we might have to revenge this later. I can also get flinches. Let's get some flinches, Rednor. Or crits. Okay, don't get attack dropped. I have Citrus as well, I believe. Okay, no attack drop though, that's good. We're so close, this is the last Pokemon. Come on. Okay, flinch or crit? Flinch or crit? Okay, there's it, Citrus Berry. We need 2 more turns. Can we do it? Yes! Flinched it! Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I was going to get through this with a dead Lilligant, a dead Lantern, and a dead Hitmonlee. All we lost is Lantern. That's insane. The run continues. The run continues. That's Norman. Attempt 3. 4 badges done. Oh my god. That's it. That's it. I can't believe it. Rules are rules. That's it. We did it. Beaming. My cook was great, and we had such a cool idea with entrainment. That was phenomenal.
With 5 gym badges under our belt, we struggled onwards, beating the Windstrait family and making our way through the desert. But there was a light at the end of this tunnel. One more boss trainer stood between us and sections of this game where you finally get access to several more Pokemon encounters and important item resources. This trainer has been added from the Pokemon anime, Vito Windstrait. If we could get through this, things could finally be promising. The battle started off with us dodging a turn 1 critical hit, then systematically countering the majority of Vito's team, smoothly taking out his signature Alakazam, followed by Crobat, Swellow, and Breloom, leaving only 2 Pokemon standing between us and that light at the end of the tunnel. I think we have to risk this score. So there's 2 things that can go wrong here. 1, it can crit knockoff into max 3 rolls, so that's like 1 in 200, 1 in 150-ish, so it's a very low chance to happen. Second thing is much more likely to happen. It can click Crab Hammer if it sees the highest rolls of Crab Hammer and chooses Crab Hammer over knockoff. But I don't have a choice. Knockoff, come on, knockoff. Yes! Okay. Gliscor's safe. Gliscor outspeeds this. This is guaranteed Aqua Jet. Sarina's ability makes priority moves null and void. Amazing. Now we're going to rapid spin into Trop Kick to kill this. This can never kill me with any crits. Rapid spin into Trop Kick always kills. And it can't go for Aqua Jet because of my ability, as we already saw. Oh my god, we made it to the Aggron. This is where the destruction happens. This is where we're going to lose multiple Pokemon, I think. I've just realized something. I was meant to pre-damage Sarina by some... Oh my god, I think we're gonna wipe. We actually have such a high chance to wipe here. I had made a horrific mistake. My plan actually involved entering this fight with Sarina at less than full HP. This way, the Aggron in front of us at this moment would always attack and never set up an Autotomize to double its speed. When I had planned this fight earlier that day on my commute to work, I had foreseen that if this Aggron clicked Autotomize, there was nothing I could do. It would sweep my whole team. Yet perhaps because of the time between planning and executing this fight, I overlooked the small note I had made to pre-damage Sarina. I overlooked 2 words, something that would have taken me seconds to carry out. I think I just accept it. It's my mistake. Literally my mistake. I messed up so badly. Run-ending mistake, I think. I don't think there's any way back from this. It's over. This was brutal. We were on the cusp of turning things around, yet just as the run was looking promising, my mistake cost everything. Weeks of progress lost because of the simplest of mistakes, a lose condition I had foreseen but overlooked to execute. Attempt 3 had faced dire odds time and time again, and yet each and every one of those times there was one Pokemon who pulled us through to the other side. Majestine the Sarina had come to represent this entire attempt. Not only my first experience of streaming, but the confidence I gained through solving difficult battle after difficult battle. Weeks have passed, but I still think about this attempt and Majestine. What encounters would we have gotten? What highs and lows awaited us? How much further would we have made it? Sometimes in life our mistakes leave us with so many what-ifs. I kept beating myself up for my negligence here, struggling to find meaning in my failure. Whilst this story has no happy ending, it would be 4 weeks and 5 attempts later that we would have our chance at redemption. And after questioning myself so many times, I truly believe that I now have my answers. But that is a story for another day. Before my mistake, Majestine had been that final wall between us and failure over and over again. I will forever think of her when I remember the lessons I learned from this run. Perhaps it's fitting then that at this final battle, it was her who would be the first to fall to the consequences of my mistake.